Hello folks, Fuzzfinger here, welcome back to Diablo 3 and we're continuing on through Act 2 today. This is hardcore for those just joining us, which means you have one life. When you're dead, and to make things slightly interesting, I've upped the MP level to MP5, which will make things much more dangerous for us, but will hopefully help us level up quicker as well. We are going for a self-found playthrough, which means we are not using the auction house to purchase any gear. Everything I am using I have found, found myself, which is why we have a paltry 64 damage.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
And only 1200 hit points. So, is MP5 gonna be a hindrance? I would guess it possibly could be, so let's get storm armor going and hopefully we will manage to stay alive. There's a health orb there, which I do want to get. And already we are losing quite a bit of health. This is quite tense actually, I've got to be honest. But we're killing things, so we're moving in the right direction, it's got to be said. Wow, we survived that onslaught, so I'm pleased about that. Although I've got a feeling if I stay on MP5 without finding any decent gear, then we might not be so lucky. So, this is tense now. Let's see how much longer we can survive, because I really want to try and go far if we can. But I also fully understand that I'm taking risks here by playing a self-found game, which means I pretty much have rubbish gear on MP5. And there's a health orb that I do want to grab, because I don't want to use my one and only potion. Probably should go back to town to buy some. I'm not going to rush to do that because I like to, you know, have a few risks. Just grab that chest, you never know, there might be a legendary in it.
I smell. Aren't you glad you have someone like me with you in all these dark little businesses? Sometimes.
So this arcane torrent spell seems to be doing us well at the moment until we get something better or something that I might enjoy a little bit more, like disintegrate.
Better, but here I am.
And our scoundrel has just leveled up.
These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning
Right, destroy these summoner constructs before we do anything else, or we're just going to be overwhelmed. I don't want to have to use my health potion yet, but I'm going to have to, I think. Stun. Wow, we're going to have to start kiting. And we're out of arcane power. Marvellous. No, we've definitely got no more potions. Okay, if we survive this onslaught, I am going back to town to buy pots. Because this is getting scary. But it's fun. I like to live on the edge, I really do. I find it much more fun. And I think for a YouTube series, it's got to be exciting. If it's not exciting, then you guys just aren't going to watch, really, are you? And I don't blame you, I wouldn't watch if it was just boring. Well, we survived our next onslaught. So before we do anything, let's just nip on over back to town. We've almost leveled up as well. We're getting quite a bit of experience playing on MP5. But that's because you get a higher experience bonus. We've got a 100% bonus to experience. We're getting double the XP, in other words. Simply for upping the monster power. If I was brave and upped it to MP10, which is the maximum, then we would be getting 200% experience.
May the gods who abandon.
Who's going to sell us some pots then? Oh, I know, it's the little girl, isn't it? Who is around here somewhere. She's been moved in one of the last patches. She was in the bottom level before. What's this rubbish?
Some very bad luck, hasn't it?
Minor health potion. Okay, we'll have 5 of those. 250 health isn't going to do us much though at this stage in the game. But I guess it's better than nothing. We'll carry on equipping storm armor. I think the trick to staying alive here is just making good use of Frost Nova, Wave of Force, and generally kiting. We should really only be needing our signature spell when we have no arcane power, because the damage it does is fairly lackluster. Oh yeah. I don't want to be fighting down there because There's nowhere to run to, and I like space to run into. I don't think I'm looking forward to an elite pack or champion pack. Oh, a rare shield to be precise. And I know that doesn't sound exciting, but remember we are going for Southbound, so as soon as we got through this wave of mobs, I am going to check that out. It might be better than the shield we're using. Then again, it probably won't be. No my luck. And we've levelled. Right, so we're using a blue shield. Let's see what we've got here. Ha! That is pretty decent, actually. There's no intellect on it, but we're not losing any int anyway by equipping it, because we don't have any. And we've got a socket. So I'll definitely be equipping that. We'll get rid of that. Oh. Another mob before we check skills out. Didn't see these.
This leads to the sewers.
Okay, we'll go to the sewers in just a moment. Let's just check out our skill slots. Right, so we could choose, well, we can choose Explosive Blast. It's all we can have in the 4th slot at the moment. Shot Pulse and Living Lightning is actually an awesome combination, but we can't do that yet. Energy Twister, again, pretty awesome. 20 arcane power instead of Wave of Force. Should we try it? Try a bit of Energy Twister. Don't want to be using that in hardcore. Maybe we should. Maybe the increased damage will help us to get through the mobs quicker before they kill us. Go on then. Wow, I'm really living dangerously, aren't I? Oh, look at that. We've got 93 DPS now.
She's alive.
We will.
I don't like this. There's not going to be a whole lot of places to run to here, is there? Let's get some energy twisters on them.
Always knew.
But you never knew her.
Oh, out the poison.
Things are not as they seem sometimes.
That one's not very good compared to what we already possess. Now this could get intense, it really could. I do like Energy Twister, but I'm a bit concerned that it's not going to be a substitute for Wave of Force at the moment. So maybe we should switch back. We still haven't got a rune to go on Electrocute. Right, Wave of Force it is. If I wasn't playing hardcore, I probably would use Energy Twister. I mean, I guess we could use it instead of Arcane Torrent. Should we try that? See how that gets on. I mean, now that we have a rune to reduce the cost, it might be worth it. Right, how does Explosive Blast work? That didn't explode as I expected it to. Okay, it explodes after 2 seconds or so, 1.5 seconds. Alright, I'll bear that in mind. We're still alive, we're still alive. We haven't died. Oh, don't you pull me down, you little git. Oh yeah, the only problem with Energy Twister is it's not exactly targeted. It just seems to go wherever the heck it wants to. Oh, don't tell me he's just healed to full, this guy. Ah, out the poison, you moron. Oh, crap.
Help me.
Oh, no. Time to run. Time to run like there's no tomorrow. Frost Kniver. Oh, where did these come from? What? I was actually just getting into that character, and then Blizzard hacked the game and put 3 extra mobs in. We'd already run past this bit and there was nothing there, and then we ran back and bang, there. Oh, there's going to be a GM laughing at me now, isn't there? Who's just put them in. Oh no. I really thought we was going to manage Monster Power 5. What a moron I am. Oh well. I actually enjoyed that, and that was tense. But I did say that when you die, and we have died. So that is the end, unfortunately. But I'll probably return to Diablo 3 hardcore when I have the willpower to start another character. Only I might not go rushing into MP5 while doing a self-found. Before everyone laughs at me, remember, telling me that I died at level 20 or 19 or whatever I was. I have got hardcore characters much past that, but I have never done a self-found playthrough before, and it does make a big difference. Even on normal, it does make a big difference, especially if, like me, you've had rubbish luck with drops. But that is the end for now. As I said, I probably will return to Diablo 3 in the near future, hopefully to start a new character and get a little bit further than we got today. Thank you very much for joining me, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please post your condolences down in the comment section, or just laugh at me, I don't mind, the choice is yours. I've been your host Fuzzfinger once again, and I'll see you next time, perhaps for more Diablo 3. Bye for now everyone, take care. Dead. Alright folks, see you later.